Live coverage starting soon. Live coverage.
It's time for South Pemiscot Bulldog basketball from the Class II State Basketball Tournament. Sponsors for our broadcast include Baker Implement Company, McDonald's, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, NEA Baptist Hospital, BPS Telephone, Ellington Insurance, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Consolidated Grain and Barge, Riddick Farms, Utley Incorporated, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Cooter, Green Pharmacy, District 150 State Representative Cameron Bunning Parker, Billy Joe Stanfield Jr. for Pemiscot County Sheriff, South Pemiscot R5 School District, District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner Fawn Meredith, United Auto Parts, Joe Bryan for Pemiscot County Sheriff, MFA Oil, Hill Electric and HVAC, Bank of Missouri, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, John W. German Funeral Home, Pitts Collision and Towing, Whitener McCaney Monument, Glen Sane Chevrolet, Nucor Yamato Steel, the City of Steel, Pemiscot County Special School District, and Leanne Powell and Powell Funeral Home of Steel. And now, live coverage of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the Class II State Basketball Tournament.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mizzou Arena on the campus of the University of Missouri for the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown as South Pemiscot, the Bulldogs in the Final Four, taking on the Hartville Eagles here this afternoon from Columbia. The Bulldogs just run out on the floor, and just the look on their face when they hit the hardwood here at Mizzou Arena. It was something to remember, as looking specifically at Robert Farmer's face, the sophomore, as he runs out and then gives a little smile as he approaches midcourt. Now South Pemiscot warming up. We are underway here. Our scheduled tip-off will be coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Both teams out on the floor. They'll have some adjustment to get to, as Coach McGowan mentioned when we talked yesterday at South Pemiscot, just the background, the shooting background that these players have to contend with. And they're out taking their warm-ups now. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we are going to listen to Coach Jordan McGowan and his comments that we recorded yesterday at the school before the team got on the bus and headed up to Columbia. We'll have that interview for you right after this short timeout.
Congratulations to all high school sports teams from United Auto Parts and Steel, a broadcast sponsor and supporter of South Pemiscot Bulldog Sports. United Auto Parts is your Napa parts store in the South Pemiscot area, and they have the parts you need for cars, trucks, and farm equipment with overnight delivery on most orders. When you need quality Napa Auto Parts, call the United Auto Parts team of Ben, Brian, Corlette, or Dan at United Auto Parts. 135 South Walnut and Steel, open Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. Call 695-4466.
At Utley Incorporated in Steel, they're more than just a carrier. They're family. As a third-generation family-owned business, they prioritize quality and safety in their premium flatbed services. Cutting-edge technology and a wide range of equipment ensure they can handle any transportation challenge. They believe family values drive their commitment to excellence, delivering for your business. Choose Utley Incorporated. Family. Quality delivered. Everyone at Utley Incorporated in Steel wishes the best of luck to the South Pemiscot Bulldogs in the tournament.
Since 1929, we've been here to serve our communities with the best products and the best service. You are the reason we go to work every day, and we thank you for that. After all, we live where you do.
Why do so many farmers do business with Consolidated Grain and Barge in Caruthersville and Cottonwood Point? Consolidated Grain and Barge are grain buyers. They are dealers in specialty grains. They offer competitive prices and convenient hours. Consolidated Grain and Barge also offers crop insurance and personal marketing plans. You too should be doing business with Consolidated Grain and Barge. Contact them at Cottonwood Point to see what they can do for you.
The entire staff of Riddick Farms and Steel is proud to be part of our agriculture community and equally as proud of our area youth. At Riddick Farms, they know our future depends on our youth and are happy to support the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. They are so proud of all they accomplished this year and would like to take this time to wish the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck. Way to go and good luck to all the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from your friends at Riddick Farms in Steel.
Green Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy in Steel, is a sports booster and pleased to sponsor high school sports throughout Pemiscot County here on this Pollock station. Green Pharmacy has been a member of the community for over 40 years and appreciates your business. Good luck to all area teams from David Green and staff at Green Pharmacy. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call Green Pharmacy in Steel at 695-4533 for more information. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Perry Jones back at the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown, the Final Four, South Pem and Hartville, scheduled for a 2 o'clock tip as we're in a pregame show now. We had the opportunity to visit with Pemiscot Bulldogs head basketball coach Jordan McGowan yesterday and get his thoughts on this ball game. So we're going to go to that interview right now with Coach McGowan. Coach Jordan McGowan visits us before his South Pemiscot Bulldogs get on the bus to travel to the University of Missouri for the Final Four. And, Coach, such a thrilling moment for your ball team, for the City of Steel, for South Pemiscot School, first ever Final Four appearance. I know you have to be proud, and you got such a young group of players. What are your thoughts here before you get on the bus and head to Columbia?
We've had a great year. Our kids come in this year, to be honest, from people from the outside with a little bit of a low expectation. But I knew these kids were able, and it finally started clicking about mid-January when we played Malden and competed with them. Malden's a great team in our conference, won our conference, and we competed and kind of saw where we were coming to. And bought in to our system that we've been putting in defensively and been making big plays down the stretch. Had a great district tournament, beat Campbell for a third time, which wasn't easy, and played well in the district final, beating Hayti, who played us in double overtime, played us close here, beating them 2 out of 3 times. And then going on to Kabul on with the new rules of Misha for teams hosting sectional and quarterfinal games, and us not hosting any of our postseason at all, and going on the road and winning is big time, especially with the amount of youth we have on our team.
Yeah, and it's a learning experience, and you reflect on it a little bit, and I hear so many coaches say especially with a young team.
Yeah.
You're trying to play your best basketball come district tournament, and I think that's exactly what your team is doing.
Yes, we've been playing really well, especially defensively. We've bought into offensively as far as what we do and what we have to do to win games, and we've made big plays. Everybody's going to remember, of course, Ty Campbell's shot and Demarius tying it up. But one thing that is kind of unseen unless you see it, and our players know what I'm talking about here, is our senior, J.D. Morton, in that last play, if you watch it, sprints from the top of the key of our end all the way to the coach's box on the other end to cut off the Puxco player and turns him right into Ty Campbell for the steal. And that was a huge play that sometimes if you don't understand what we're doing, it would go unnoticed. And that was a huge play to get that turnover to begin with.
It probably wouldn't have happened without JD's hustle and making the guy with the ball have to turn and force the turnover. Well, let's go back to that Puxico game in the quarterfinals. Your team got down early in that ball game. Then it seems you found something that worked. You talk about your defense. The defense really turned the ball game around, made it back and forth after being down, pretty good digits there in the first quarter.
Puxico, when we started looking into them, when we knew we were going to play them in the quarterfinal, is a really good team that has moments of great runs. And we talked about having to handle those runs, and they hit us in the mouth early. Come out on the first quarter, and they were ready to go. I thought our team made adjustments, never quit. And just looking at it, Puxico was averaging almost 9 made threes a game, and we held them to 30%, 3 for 10. And that was one of the big key issues for us to do that. And if they made, like I said, 9 for 10, 27 points just on 3-pointers, and they were averaging close to 75. So they were getting those points somewhere else. And what a lot of people don't talk about Puxico is their ability to offensive rebound. And our kids really stepped up and rebounded the ball well and just completed an overall game plan that took it to the end to win it. So.
Well, let's talk about that team playing, obviously, in their biggest game of their high school careers. What was your message to the team at the half? Because I'll tell you what, people that may have doubted South Pim, I think at the half, thought these guys, they may pull off the upset.
Yeah, we went in the locker room up 1, and we were up 3 in that last possession before the half, and Puxico got 4 offensive rebounds to stick it to cut it to 1 at half. And we went in the locker room and went over the game plan to make sure we're staying on track. And when our kids get the message of what we're trying to do, they've been really coachable as far as sticking to what we're wanting to do to win ball games. They've bought into what me and our other coaches have been feeding them, and it's paid off for them winning these ball games late.
Well, let's talk about that last sequence. First, the steal, and we talked a little bit about that, but that bucket just before the horn sounds. I was up at New Madrid. We were listening to Paul and also watching the video and trying to keep up. You got the ball, you had the momentum, kind of had the numbers. At that point, it's really, and I don't know if you had any timeouts left, but at that point, your best opportunity is to take the shot.
Right. And that's come down to that sequence really started with 1:24 left. Demarius Mayberry got fouled, went to the line, missed the first free throw, and Puxico called timeout. And we started, that's when we threw on our man press and got after that last minute that changed the game. And so that sequence really started with about 1:24. And they had a big play that made it 48-46, and then we got the ball down with 30 seconds left. I called the timeout, draw up out of bounds play. Puxico guarded it perfect. We brought it out, ran our offense, our motion offense we've been running all year, and Demarius makes a big play, finishing over the top. of his defender, and then the rest is history. We get the big steal with JD cutting the guy off, Ty steals it, goes down, and hits the bucket. And going to go down in South Pem history for sure.
Well, I'm sure in Coach Jordan McGowan's history as well.
I won't ever forget it.
I know it's something that coaches dream about as well. Let's talk about the team, the players on this team, and we talked to a few of them. But, to reach this point, it takes more than one or two to reach the Final Four.
Right. Our group, that's been the message, especially to our guys that don't get to play a lot, kind of go unrecognized. These young guys that are on our roster that don't get to play have been at practice and get our guys ready day in, day out. And without kids like that, we wouldn't be where we are. A lot of people go, oh, you just need 5 to play basketball, and that's not true. You got to have enough to come in to get 5 guys ready to play basketball. So those guys that have been in practice every day and not really getting the moment as far as the glory of the playing time right now, yes, they're all pretty much freshmen, sophomores. So there are times coming, and I really appreciate those guys. But to throw some other names of players out that have got to play this year is Logan Southern. Didn't get to play in that quarterfinal game, but usually plays for our bigs when we get in foul trouble. If that happens, has done a great job this year coming in and working those bigs in practice and stepping up in moments when we needed him to start throughout the season. I think he's had a couple starts this season. He's done a phenomenal job getting those kids ready and helping us do things that we need done for sure. You got Demarius Mayberry that we talked to earlier that's come in as a freshman. Didn't get to play much varsity until after Christmas, and he's definitely matured, come in our program mid-January and really helped us out at the varsity level. Then you got of course, the rest of our starters there. When we talked to 3, one we haven't talked about, Jatarion Smith. He's our 6'3" big guy. The kid's blocked, averaging about 5 blocks a game. He's had some block shot games of 15 and 17 blocks in a game. The entire district tournament, he averaged a triple-double with I think 12 to 10 points, 12 to 10 rebounds, and at least 10 blocks per game in the district tournament. That's big time. He's definitely helped us get to the point where we're at.
Well, your opponent in that semifinal round will be the Hartville Eagles. What can you tell us about Hartville?
Hartville's been ranked number 1 in the state pretty much all year. They fluctuated, I think, down to 2 about Christmas when they took their couple losses there at their blue and yellow Christmas tournament. I will say they're really big. Their smallest starter is 6'2". They start 4 6'2s and a 6'5". They're athletic. They shoot the ball real well. It's going to be a task, but I think our kids are ready. I think our speed is going to help. And I think we got a shot for sure. And I hope they're as worried about us because our record for the Final Four doesn't show us, but Boot Hill basketball, as everybody knows, is strong. And I'm looking forward to the challenge.
All right, Coach Jordan McGowan, head coach of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs, and he's off to bring back a state championship to South Pemiscot. Good luck, Coach, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
That's South Pemiscot Bulldog head basketball coach Jordan McGowan's thoughts before the team came up to Columbia yesterday. We're at the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown. Both teams out on the floor warming up. We're going to take another pregame commercial break. We appreciate all of our sponsors who make our Final Four coverage possible. Also, thanks to Tad Jones. He set up all of our equipment here as we get ready for our broadcast, and back at the station, Monty Lyons making sure everything works smoothly. We appreciate all of our listeners. Again, that interview, along with the player interviews, are available on all of our Facebook platforms, so you can go over there and talk to 4 players yesterday also at South Pemiscot before the team got on the bus to travel up to Columbia. Hartville and South Pem coming up. We're just about 13 minutes away from tip-off. Back with more pregame information right after this.
Good luck, South Pemiscot Bulldogs, from Steel Chief of Police Billy Joe Stanfield Jr., candidate for Pemiscot County Sheriff in the August Republican primary. Billy Joe is a third-generation law enforcement professional, a lifelong resident of Pemiscot County, and a 1987 graduate of South Pemiscot High School. The Stanfield name is one you know and trust. On August 6th, please vote for and support Billy Joe Stanfield Jr. for Pemiscot County Sheriff, paid for by the candidate.
The John W. German Funeral Homes in Hayti and Steele, Missouri invite you to call or come by and learn about the many advantages of their convenient pre-need programs. Pre-need is the best way to make sure your wishes are carried out, plus you have the assurance that today's prices are locked in. It just makes good sense to plan ahead. Call or stop by today and talk with the funeral directors at John W. German Funeral Homes in Hayti and Steele. John W. German, a trusted name in funerals since 1957.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems, empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
BPS Network's goal is to keep you connected to each other and to the world. Since 1996, BPS has been serving Southeast Missouri with the latest technology to provide quality and reliable communication service to their customers. BPS recognizes the importance of our youth and would like to wish all the teams the best of luck. BPS, keeping you connected.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601. The City of Steele supports South Pemiscot High School and takes this time to recognize the players and coaches of this year's South Pemiscot Bulldogs. Mayor Jonathan Spence, Alderman Ryan West, Glenda Nowlin, Leanne Powell, and Sam Reinhardt, along with City Clerk Jeanette Pickens, Water Clerk Cody Fields, Police Chief Billy Joe Stanfield, Fire Chief Jeffrey Fields, and City Judge Mallory Rollerson extend congratulations to all. Again, best of luck to the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the City of Steele, Missouri.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck Tigers from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
Perry Jones back at the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown as we get set for Hartville and South Pem in this semifinal matchup. Looking at these two teams a little closer, the Hartville Eagles have been just right around ranked number 1 all season long. They have a record of 27-2 on the year, coached by Brett Reed. Looking at Hartville, they have good size, and that's something that South Pemiscot will have to contend with, as Hartville, the Eagles, do not start a player under 6 foot. And they are also a three-point shooting team. They have made a total of 159 three-point shots on the season. Now, by comparison, South Pemiscot on the season has hit only 60 three-point baskets. South Pemiscot, though, plays a different style of basketball, and Coach McGowan mentioned that yesterday. They are not three-point shooters, but they're going to have to use their speed, their quickness, and their ability to drive to the basket to offset the height advantage that Hartville will have in this basketball game. Does South Pemiscot feel like an underdog? Probably so. 27-2 Hartville taking on the 17-9 South Pem Bulldogs. But do the South Pem Bulldogs like that role? I would say they love that role, as they loved pulling off that last-second victory against Puxico and reaching this Final Four at the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown. The Bulldogs and the Eagles will be back with more pregame information right after this.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Bon Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Bon Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Bon Meredith of Caruthersville.
From tip-off to the game's final buzzer, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know life is full of ups and downs, and that's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools for a secure financial future. So, no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate that you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
Over time, even the most expensive cemetery monuments can begin to show their age and become dark and hard to read. If that's the case, it's time to call McHaney Monument Company in Blytheville and make an appointment to have the monument professionally cleaned before cold weather arrives. McHaney uses the same cleaning process as that used by the National Park Service. If your monuments need cleaning, don't put it off any longer. Call the Monument Men at McHaney Monument Company, South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas. Call 870-762-2601.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do you do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their precise body and frame repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitts Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitts Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitts Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
Cameron Bunting Parker, your District 150 Missouri State Representative, is a supporter of high school academics and sports throughout the region. She takes this opportunity to salute all area teams. As your District 150 State Representative, Cameron Bunting Parker wants to hear your views and your concerns. She's proud to serve the people of Southeast Missouri at the state capitol as your voice in Jefferson City. Good luck to all area teams from Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri State Representative for District 150. Paid for by the committee to elect Cameron Bunting Parker, Philip A. Santi, Treasurer. Attention voters, please vote for Joe Bryant for Sheriff of Pemiscot County in the Republican primary on August 6th. As an experienced lawman, Joe Bryant has over 35 years of law enforcement experience and has served as Pemiscot County Chief Deputy since January 1st, 1997. Joe Bryant brings experience, integrity, and leadership to the table and will continue leading your sheriff's office forward. On August 6th, please cast your ballot for Joe Bryant for Sheriff of Pemiscot County.
I'm voting for Joe Bryant.
Paid for by the candidate.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Let locally owned Ellington Insurance help you lower your insurance costs. 4 generations of the Gibbons family have been serving you, working with numerous well-known insurance companies to get you the very best rate. They offer home, auto, life, health, and commercial policies. Ellington Insurance not only saves you money on your premiums, they're part of the community and are here to help you when the need arises. Callers stop into Ellington Insurance today with offices in Portageville, Caruthersville, and Steele, and online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers and the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Perry Jones back at the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown at the University of Missouri in Columbia, Mizzou Arena, as the Bulldogs and the Eagles about to tip it off here. As a pretty good crowd from South Pemiscot here. Hartville also bringing several fans to this matchup in this semifinal round. They've been playing basketball, a couple of girls' games already today, so they're going to have several games going on all day. And let's check the South Pemiscot and Hartville Eagles starting lineups here as we get set for tip-off. First for the Hartville Eagles. Now they will be the home team as designated here in this ball game. They're coached by Brett Reed. They have a record of 27-2 on the season. Jalen Cryer, one of their starters, he's a 6'3 senior. He is averaging 15 points per ball game. And then Jalen Cryer, one of the starters, along with Mason Cogdill. Cogdill, a 6'2 sophomore, averaging 8 points per ball game. Grant Culver is their center. He's a 6'5 senior. He's averaging 9 points per ball game. Peyton Cogdill is a 6'2 junior. And Peyton averaging 10 points a game, and Jackson Ward, a 6'2 junior, will round out the starting lineups for Hartville. And Ward is a 6'2 junior, averaging 9 points per game. For the South Pem Bulldogs, coached by Jordan McGowan, the assistants Landis Boyd and Brian McGowan, they will be starting Ty Campbell, 5'11 freshman. Ty is averaging 13 points per game. The freshman has had an amazing freshman season. Robert Farmer, the 5'9 sophomore, will be starting. Robert's averaging 19 points per ball game. Terrell Boyd, 6' junior, will get a start as usual for South Pemiscot. Terrell, a 6' junior, averaging 8 points per game. The senior, J.D. Morton, 5'11 senior, averaging 6 points per ball game, will be a South Pem starter, along with Jatarion Smith, the 6'4 sophomore. He's averaging 10 points per ball game, but he's going to have a big role against the bigger Hartville Eagles in this one. Stepping in the circle, Grant Culver. Stepping in there, Jatarion Smith for South Pem. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this ball game underway. You can hear the cheers from behind me. That's the South Pemiscot fans here. Mizzou Arena is going to definitely be a little different atmosphere than these two teams are used to. Coach Jordan McGowan was standing in the walkway before walking out onto the court before they warmed up, and I went over to shake his hands, and he said, I hope you don't mind shaking a sweaty hand. So it is one of those things where they are going to certainly have a little bit of nerves early on, but I promise you, just looking at the South Pem Bulldogs, I don't see any nerves in these youngsters out on the floor. And the ball is up, tipped, and controlled by Hartville, so the Eagles go on the attack first. Just looking at these two teams as they start their offense, Cogdill all the way down the left side of the lane to the rack. The 6'2 sophomore found a little seam and went around a screen at the high post, and it's 2-0 in favor of Hartville. South Pem trying to answer. They run that motion offense. Morton with it out top of the key, gives it away to Farmer. Robert works down the right side of the lane, kick it in the corner. Nice crossover by Campbell. He gets it to the elbow, couldn't get the shot away. Now Morton back to Farmer, pulls up, 3 on the way, good! Robert Farmer gives South Pem a 3-2 lead with the 3-point basket. The Eagles get it in the front court, and they'll step out on the sideline as the pass right over by me. Trying to walk the tightrope was Jackson Ward, but had his toe on the line. Turnover gives it to South Pem. They're up 3-2. And they bring it in the front court. Eagles in the zone. Morton with it left wing. Back out top of the key. Now Boyd gets it. Boyd back to Farmer. Farmer beyond the NBA 3 line. Drives in. Now picks up the dribble. Gets it back away to Boyd. Boyd on the right wing. Goes to Smith. Smith backs his way. Corner of the lane. Goes up. Shoots. Has it blocked. Fights for it. Gets it back. Shoots and it rolls off. Wouldn't go. But he's going to be fouled and shoot 2. First foul of the ball game, charge to the Hartville Eagles. Jaterion Smith at the free throw line will shoot 2. And the first is nothing but net for the sophomore. Jaterion shooting 54% from the free throw line on the season, but nothing but net on the first attempt. How about the second one? Rims off, no good. 4-2, South Pem with the lead. 6:43 to play first quarter. Full court man-to-man pressure. Eagles bring it in the front court. Culver with the dribble across the timeline. Now gives it away to Mason Cogdill. Mason, right-hand dribble, right wing, goes to Cryer. Cryer dribbles down. Now back out top of the key. A 3 on the way by Cryer. No good. And the rebound to Farmer. Farmer off to the races. Down the left side. Now backs it out on the wing. Now on the give and go. Down the lane. Kicks it in the corner to Campbell. Campbell works at the corner of the lane. Back to Morton. JD dribbles to the right wing. Hands it away to Boyd. Boyd has it poked away. Got it back. Now Boyd still with the dribble alive between the circles. Gives it back to Robert Farmer. South Pem up 4-2, 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Left wing Boyd with the basketball against that Eagles 2-1-2 zone. Farmer will back it back out between the circles, swing it on the right side. Campbell tries to drive, gets the double team, goes up in the air and saves it to Morton deep in the corner. JD jump pass to Farmer. Farmer now to Smith. Smith turns, shoots, and has a shot blocked. Just going up and ripping that one down was Grant Culver. 6'5 Culver brings it in the front court. Now the Eagles with the basketball. Culver even runs a point guard for this team. Now top of the key. Cryer with the basketball. Goes on the right wing. Now backdoor. Culver gets the give and go. Down the lane. Shot is good by Jackson Ward. We are tied at 4. 5:09 to play first quarter. South Pemiscot with the basketball. Farmer into the front court, still against that Eagle zone, but they are playing a matchup out of that zone, and J.D. Morton has a player shadowing him everywhere he goes. Smith again, corner of the lane. He'll shoot this one, rims off, no good. The rebound to Jalen Cryer for the Eagles. We are tied at 4, 4:40 to play here first quarter. Left wing. Jackson Ward with the basketball. Back out top of the key. 6'5 Grant Culver. He'll drive down the lane. Smith blocks it away for South Pem. He returns the favor. Farmer picks up the ball, goes to the other end. To the left wing, Farmer. Farmer down the lane, kicks it on the wing. Here's a three, and it is good by South Pemiscot. Torrell Boyd, and a timeout on the floor. The South Pem Bulldogs lead this one 7-4, 4:19 to play first quarter. Back in 30 seconds.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
Coach Brett Reed takes that timeout. I think his Eagles may have got punched in the nose a little bit here in the opening 4 minutes of this first quarter. South Pem a couple of threes. They're not a three-point shooting team, and they lead it 7-4. Now a full court press. Eagles will break the press easily. Mason Cogdill gets it into the front court and dribbles out near midcourt. South Pem in the man-to-man. Cogdill gets it back. Works down the left side of the lane. Farmer guards him, picks up the dribble. The shot is off, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Peyton Cogdill will go back up. He's going to be fouled. Jaterion Smith looks like he's in some pain after picking up the foul. The sophomore for South Pem picks up the first Bulldog foul of the ball game, and he is in some pain. The officials are giving the sophomore just a second, and I think Jaterion says I'm okay. So a couple of free throws coming here for Peyton Cogdill, and the first free throw is off, no good. 69% free throw shooter. The 6'2 junior back to the line for the second attempt. 7-4, South Pem up. Now 7-5 as Peyton Cogdill hits the second free throw. South Pem basketball, and Farmer brings it in the front court. Eagles are still dropping back in that zone. Farmer to the top of the key will shoot the three, and it's good! Robert Farmer, a couple of threes here in the opening quarter. South Pem red hot, quickly on the attack, though Jackson Ward has it stolen away. The steal by Campbell. Campbell into the front court to the left wing, back to Farmer. Farmer top of the key, backs it out, gives it away to Campbell. Campbell spins at the free throw line, now backs it out. They'll run the offense. Campbell through two defenders, down the lane, and a blocking foul will be called on the Eagles. That quickness that Coach McGowan is talking about is paying off early on in this ball game. It is very evident as Peyton Cogdill picks up the foul. And South Pem will have a couple of free throws coming here with Ty Campbell. The freshman, 56% from the line on the season. First free throw is off, no good. Let me correct the South Pem score if you're watching our YouTube or Facebook streams. It's 9-5, our actual score here. I got happy with the buttons after that last three by Robert Farmer. Second free throw is good by Campbell. That will make it 10-5 in favor of the Bulldogs. 3:13 to play here in the opening quarter. The end of the ball game is Boone Garrison. He dribbles, takes it right down the lane to the dotted line. Pass goes out. Jackson Ward, he'll drive down the lane, gives it back out top of the key. Mason Cogdill. Farmer guards Mason. Mason takes it to the right wing. Man-to-man pressure from South Pem. It's poked away. Farmer dives for it. Now the Eagles get it back. They throw it in the front court to Cryer. Cryer circles around. They'll reset the offense. There's that speed from South Pem. That's man-to-man. So far, the Eagles having some difficulty with it. Nice move, though, around Smith for the easy two for Jalen Cryer. That was a nice move by the 6'3 senior. South Pem up 10-7, 2:20 to play here in the first quarter. Farmer into the front court. Eagles still in that zone. Farmer out top of the key. Right side. Boyd with the basketball. Fake the three. Now gives it away to Campbell. Ty right-hand dribble. They run the motion. Give it to Farmer. Farmer between the circles. Crosses over. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper. A little strong. No good. Rebound to the Eagles. Mason Cogdill rips the board. Now they'll throw it way down the floor. Eagles get it down low. And Smith will go up. Try to defend, but the basket is good by Jalen Cryer. Cryer back-to-back buckets, and we have a 1-point South Pem lead as they bring it in the front court. 1:40 to play here in the first quarter. Ty Campbell back out top of the key, now Boyd. South Pem is not nervous, I will tell you that. They are playing loose and playing their style of basketball. Smith gets it on the baseline, backs his way in, now fades away, partially blocked, and the rebound to the Eagles. Down by one, they have the ball. 1:19 to play in the first quarter, and they throw it in the front court. Driving Mason Cogdill on the wing, now back out top of the key. Boone Garrison goes right side. Shot is up and off the board by the 6'5 senior, Grant Culver. That's Grant's first basket of the ball game, and it's an 11-10 lead now for Hartville. They take their first lead of the ball game. Farmer goes to Boyd on the left wing. Way out on the wing. Looks inside for Smith. Now back to Farmer. Farmer drives down the right side. Gives it away to Campbell. Ty around a man. The ball is blocked from behind. Just a over-the-back block by Jackson Ward. And the Eagles come up with the basketball. 30 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Eagles on the attack. Left wing. Back out top of the key. We're down to 23 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. The 6'5 Grant Culver drives down the line on Morton. JD, good job defending, but the Eagles get the offensive rebound out near midcourt. 8 seconds to play in the quarter. They'll have an opportunity here. Garrison way away from the basket with 4, with 3, with 2. Down the lane, kick it in the corner. Here's Cogdill for 3, an air ball at the horn, and that'll end the first quarter. 11-10. South Pem trails Hartville by 1 at the end of 1. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute.
South Pemiscot R5 schools. Located in the heart of Steele, Missouri, South Pemiscot is home of the Bulldogs. Their colors are black and gold. The faculty, staff, students, and community of South Pemiscot want to wish the basketball team the best of luck. The South Pemiscot Bulldogs are excited about the 2023-2024 season. Please come out and support your South Pemiscot Bulldogs.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company was formed in 1987 in Blytheville, Arkansas. The company has grown from a northeast Arkansas cotton field to the largest structural steel mill in the Western Hemisphere, with employment of over 1,000 men, women, and interns. Learn more at NucorYamato.com.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company is proud to be a part of the local community and to support the local youth. Everyone at Nucor Yamato wishes the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck at state.
We are ready to start the second quarter here in this semifinal matchup. South Pem down by 1, 11-10. And South Pem will have the basketball as we get underway here in the quarter. Farmer gets it inbounds. Still in that zone are the Eagles. They have been playing that zone the entire ball game. Boyd with a drive. Tough move by Boyd. And he'll hit the bucket. Back on top, South Pem, 12-11. Here's a midcourt trap. The Eagles break the press. They get it in the front court to the left wing. Mason Cogdill back out to the 6'5 point guard, Grant Culver. Grant left-hand dribble, hands it away. Now on the right side, goes on the right wing. They look for the backdoor cut. They get it to Mason Cogdill. He'll get it back out top of the key. Garrison for the 3 is good. Boone Garrison with a 3. And now South Pem trails 14-12. Robert Farmer into the front court with the basketball. Hands it away to Boyd is, again, that motion offense from South Pem. Campbell with the basketball, back to Farmer. 14-12, South Pem trailing by 2. Campbell gets it, dribbles up, top of the key, crosses over. The freshman fades from the free throw line. It's off, no good. And the rebound, Grant Culver. Up by 2. Eagles with a basketball. South Pim in the full court man-to-man. 6:38 to play here in the second quarter, and a foul is going to be on Robert Farmer. Robert's first foul of the ball game. First foul of the quarter on South Pemiscot. Mayberry will come into the ball game now. Demarius Mayberry, the 5'8" freshman, into the ball game. Eagles with the basketball. Boone Garrison gets it in the backcourt. Now dribbles into the front court. Mayberry guards Garrison. He reaches in there, almost poked it away. Now they get it back. They reset the offense. Out top of the key, Cryer with the basketball. Around the screen, top of the circle, Jackson Ward drives down, gives it on the wing. Grant Culver around a man to the rack. Layup good. Grant Culver, 6'5" senior. He is an impressive ball player. And it's a 4-point lead now for the Eagles. South Pim going the other way. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. 16-12 our score. Farmer on the right wing. Campbell gets the pass. Campbell around the defender. Eagles switch that time. Back out top of the key. Now Mayberry with the basketball. Left wing, Robert Farmer. Robert backs it on the wing. Now starts to drive around a man, down the lane, puts it up, hit the shot. How in the world did Robert Farmer hit that bucket? But he did, and a timeout on the floor with 5:38 to play, second quarter. It is 16-14. Hartville over South Pim, back in 30 seconds.
Ucor Yamato Steel Company was formed in 1987 in Blytheville, Arkansas. The company has grown from a northeast Arkansas cotton field to the largest structural steel mill in the Western Hemisphere, with employment of over 1,000 men, women, and interns. Learn more at nucoryamato.com.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company is proud to be a part of the local community and to support the local youth. Everyone at Nucor Yamato wishes the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck at state.
16-14, we're in the second quarter. 5:38 to play, second quarter. Hartville leads South Pim in this one, but it's been back and forth. Robert Farmer, 8 points already in the ball game. Torrell Boyd with 5 for South Pim. More balanced scoring for Hartville. But their 6'5" senior, Grant Culver, who even plays point guard, leading their scoring with 4 points. Also with 4 points, Jalen Cryer, 6'3" junior. All of Cryer's points in the first quarter. Full court pressure, this time a zone press by South Pemiscot. Eagles have the basketball still in the backcourt. Now they get it across the timeline to Jackson Ward. And on the wing, a long three is off, no good. And the ball is rebounded and put back in by the Eagles as Garrison Boone with the offensive board and the putback. Boone goes 6'2". And just about everybody on the floor is taller in stature than the South Pim players. Down by 4, South Pim's Farmer on the right wing. 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Backs it on the wing. Farmer out top of the key. Gives it away to Mayberry. Mayberry back to Farmer. Farmer, ball fake, and he's knocked down on the play, and they're going to call travel. Got a ball fake, and one of the defenders bumped him. Then Robert lost his footing, went to the ground, or went to the court, and the traveling violation will give it back over to Hartville. They're up by 4 with the basketball. 4:50 to play here in the second quarter. Mason Cogdell still in the backcourt. Now they fire it in the front court. They have the numbers, and going down, the layup is good. They threw it over the top, and Jalen Cryer was free and got the bucket. 20-14. Jaterion Smith about to check back into the ball game for South Pemiscot. They certainly need his height. Crossing over, Campbell, top of the key, gives it back to Farmer. Farmer against the Hartville zone, dribbles now to the left wing. Hartville just packing it in. Now Farmer will pull up, shoot the jumper. It's off, no good, and it goes out of bounds and over to Hartville. Into the ball game, Jaterion Smith, the 6'4" sophomore, and South Pim will continue the full court pressure. They now trail by 6, needing to get a stop here. Logan Southern coming out of the ball game for South Pemiscot. Left wing is Mason Cogdill. Now top of the key. Right side, it goes to Boone Garrison. South Pem stays in that man-to-man. Top of the key. Another three by Grant Culver. No good. And the rebound to Campbell. Campbell runs out of the pack. There's that quickness. Coast to coast. Reverse layup. No good. Farmer gets the rebound in the land of the Giants. Puts it up. It won't go. And a rebound to Hartville. Boy, a couple of good looks. Now Hartville running the other way. And the ball stolen away by South Pem. Campbell around the defender at midcourt. And the foul is going to be called on Boone Garrison. No doubt the quickness edge in favor of South Pemiscot in this ball game. No doubt the height edge in favor of Hartville. And Hartville up by 6. South Pem with the ball. In the front court along the sideline. Farmer gets it in bounds. 3.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Smith gets it on the baseline, works his way down. Ball fake, puts it up, has another one blocked. Again by Grant Culver, the 6'5 senior. Now they have the numbers. Outlet to Ward, and the layup on the other end is good. Well, they got the Snowbird on the other end of the floor, and just like that, it's an 8-point lead for Hartville, and Farmer will be fouled on the drive. Again, showing his quickness. Mason Cogdill will pick up this foul for Hartville. South Pem will inbound on the baseline. Morton will trigger the inbounds pass. Gets it to Farmer. Farmer on the wing. Down between the legs. Backs it out on the wing. Top of the key goes to Mayberry. Back to Farmer. 2:53 to play. Here in the second quarter, a three on the way is off, no good, but the long rebound almost in the hands of South Pem, but now Hartville will get it, and they'll go coast to coast, and missing the slam dunk is 6'2 Mason Cogdill. South Pem goes the other way with Farmer, and there's a foul on the 6'5 Grant Culver. A little bit of showboating that time by Mason Cogdill. He missed it. South Pem took it and went the other way with the basketball. South Pem gets it inbounds. Smith on the low block. Gets it back to Farmer. Farmer on the wing. Around a man to the elbow. Now top of the key. Gives it to Mayberry. Mayberry down the lane. Floater is good. Demarius Mayberry with a basket. South Pem needed that one. They pull a little closer here. Now down by 6. 2:19 to play here in the half. Breaking the press. The Eagles set the offense up. South Pem stays in that man-to-man. Out top of the key, almost a steal by Mayberry. Now a three-point shot is off, no good. Another nice job with a rebound by Ty Campbell. Outlets to Farmer. Here's Farmer. He's off to the races. Down the lane, gets contact, gets the bucket, but they're going to say he was fouled on the floor. Going to say he was fouled on the floor. And the foul is going to be charged on Hartville's Mason Cogdill, and that's his second. So he's going to come out of the ball game. And coming into the ball game will be Augustus Sinning, 6'4 sophomore. They just keep bringing in players over 6 foot. Jaterion Smith gets it inbounds. Now Farmer with the basketball on the wing. South Pem trailing by 6, 1:48 to play in the second quarter. Pass goes right wing to Campbell. Campbell out top of the key, Mayberry. Mayberry goes left wing. J.D. Morton, the senior, gets it back to Farmer. Farmer pulls up. Three is off, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by 6'5 Grant Culver. And here come the Eagles, up by 6 with 1:30 to play in the half. Left wing Cryer around a man. Down the baseline, and the shot is good. Cryer now with 8 points for Hartville. South Pem to Campbell into the front court. Campbell all the way along the baseline from the right side to the left side. Now he's double teamed in the corner, and the ball stolen away out of the trap. Garrison comes up with the ball. 24-16, 8-point lead, 1 minute to play second quarter. Eagles with the basketball, applying the man-to-man pressure, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Ty Campbell, the freshman. Picks up his first. Second Bulldog foul here in the quarter, so no free throws coming. 57 seconds to play in the second quarter, 24-16. Hartville with the lead, and the ball on the sideline. They get it in bounds in the corner, now back out. On the right wing, Jackson Ward. He'll drive down the lane, kick it on the wing. Sinning with the basketball, now top of the key. Grant Culver, 6'5" player, drives on J.D. Morton. Now the ball fake, couldn't get the shot away. They'll instead go up top of the key. And a traveling violation is going to be on Jalen Cryer. So South Pem gets it back. 38 seconds to play second quarter. South Pem trailing 24-16. South Pem hanging in there against the much, much bigger Hartville Eagles. Farmer into the front court, trying to cut into this 8-point lead. Out top of the key now Morton. J.D. feeds to Mayberry. Mayberry, top of the circle. Mayberry hands it away to Farmer. 20 seconds to play in the half. Right wing Campbell. Campbell out of Mayberry. Mayberry crosses over, tripped up, the ball tipped out to Morton. Morton picks it up. J.D., corner of the lane, travels with the ball, and it goes back over to Hartville. 7.6 seconds to play in the half, 24-16. Hartville with the lead. They'll have the basketball with an opportunity to add to this lead before they go to the locker room. Eagles get it inbounds quickly into the front court. Pulling up for the two-pointer, no good. The rebound is tipped out in the corner, and at the horn, the shot is off, no good. 24-16, a low-scoring first half of action here from the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown, the semifinal round. We'll take a commercial break, be back with our halftime stats right after this.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company was formed in 1987 in Blytheville, Arkansas. The company has grown from a northeast Arkansas cotton field to the largest structural steel mill in the Western Hemisphere, with employment of over 1,000 men, women, and interns. Learn more at NucorYamato.com.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company is proud to be a part of the local community and to support the local youth. Everyone at Nucor Yamato wishes the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck at state. At Utley Incorporated in Steel, they're more than just a carrier. They're family. As a third-generation family-owned business, they prioritize quality and safety in their premium flatbed services. Cutting-edge technology and a wide range of equipment ensure they can handle any transportation challenge. They believe family values drive their commitment to excellence, delivering for your business. Choose Utley Incorporated. Family. Quality delivered. Everyone at Utley Incorporated in Steel wishes the best of luck to the South Pemiscot Bulldogs in the tournament.
Congratulations to all high school sports teams from United Auto Parts and Steel, a broadcast sponsor and supporter of South Pemiscot Bulldog Sports. United Auto Parts is your Napa parts store in the South Pemiscot area, and they have the parts you need for cars, trucks, and farm equipment with overnight delivery on most orders. When you need quality Napa Auto Parts, call the United Auto Parts team of Ben, Brian, Corlette, or Dan at United Auto Parts. 135 South Walnut and Steel, open Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. Call 695-4466.
Since 1929, we've been here to serve our communities with the best products and the best service. You are the reason we go to work every day, and we thank you for that. After all, we live where you do.
Why do so many farmers do business with Consolidated Grain and Barge in Caruthersville and Cottonwood Point? Consolidated Grain and Barge are grain buyers. They are dealers in specialty grains. They offer competitive prices and convenient hours. Consolidated Grain and Barge also offers crop insurance and personal marketing plans. You too should be doing business with Consolidated Grain and Barge. Contact them at Cottonwood Point to see what they can do for you.
The entire staff of Riddick Farms and Steel is proud to be part of our agriculture community and equally as proud of our area youth. At Riddick Farms, they know our future depends on our youth and are happy to support the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. They are so proud of all they accomplished this year and would like to take this time to wish the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck. Way to go and good luck to all the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from your friends at Riddick Farms in Steel.
Green Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy in Steele, is a sports booster and pleased to sponsor high school sports throughout Pemiscot County here on this Pollock station. Green Pharmacy has been a member of the community for over 40 years and appreciates your business. Good luck to all area teams from David Green and staff at Green Pharmacy. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call Green Pharmacy in Steele at 695-4533 for more information. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
(24-16) our score at the half. Hartville leads South Pemiscot. The score was 11-10 at the end of the first quarter, but the Bulldogs only managed 5 points in that second quarter, and Hartville has 6 points in that second quarter, and Hartville has opened up this halftime lead. Here's the scoring for Hartville in the first half. Jalen Cryer leads the way with 8 points for Hartville. 5 points and a half for Boone Garrison. The 6'2 sophomore did not start. Scored 5 points in that second quarter for Hartville. 4 points for Grant Culver, 4 points for Jackson Ward, 2 points for Mason Cogdell, and 1 point for Peyton Cogdell in the first half for Hartville. Here's the way the scoring went for South Pemiscot in the half. Leading the way, Robert Farmer, 8 points. 6 of Robert's 8 points were in the first quarter. 5 points for Terrell Boyd in the first half. 2 points for Demarius Mayberry, a free throw for Ty Campbell, and a free throw for Jaterion Smith in the first half of this ball game. Just looking at some of the stats, one of the telling ones, I know that Hartville was described as a three-point shooting team, but points in the paint, Hartville has outscored South Pem 20-3. That's not real surprising given the height advantage that Hartville has, but 20-3 or 20-6 advantage in the paint. Also second chance points, 3 second chance buckets for Hartville compared to only 1 for South Pemiscot in the first half of this ball game. As South Pem, their biggest lead was 5. That came with 3:17 to play in the first quarter. And we'll see if South Pem can come out hot in the third quarter and overcome this 8-point deficit. But I'll tell you what, overall, South Pem, they have not been intimidated. These young players have taken it right to Hartville. We'll see. Jaterion Smith, he blocked a shot in the first half, but he had 3 or 4 shots blocked, and that does not happen a lot for the 6'4 sophomore. And he went out after being in some pain, but he came in late in that second quarter. So Hartville up 24-16 at the half. We'll take our final halftime break. Be back with the start of the third quarter right after this.
Good luck, South Pemiscot Bulldogs, from Steele Chief of Police Billy Joe Stanfield Jr., candidate for Pemiscot County Sheriff in the August Republican primary. Billy Joe is a third-generation law enforcement professional, a lifelong resident of Pemiscot County, and a 1987 graduate of South Pemiscot High School. The Stanfield name is one you know and trust. On August 6th, please vote for and support Billy Joe Stanfield Jr. for Pemiscot County Sheriff, paid for by the candidate.
The John W. German Funeral Homes in Hayti and Steele, Missouri invite you to call or come by and learn about the many advantages of their convenient pre-need programs. Pre-need is the best way to make sure your wishes are carried out, plus you have the assurance that today's prices are locked in. It just makes good sense to plan ahead. Call or stop by today and talk with the funeral directors at John W. German Funeral Homes in Hayti and Steele. John W. German, a trusted name in funerals since 1957.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems, empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
BPS Network's goal is to keep you connected to each other and to the world. Since 1996, BPS has been serving Southeast Missouri with the latest technology to provide quality and reliable communication service to their customers. BPS recognizes the importance of our youth and would like to wish all the teams the best of luck. BPS, keeping you connected.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
The City of Steele supports South Pemiscot High School and takes this time to recognize the players and coaches of this year's South Pemiscot Bulldogs. Mayor Jonathan Spence, Alderman Ryan West, Linda Nowlin, Leanne Powell, and Sam Reinhart, along with City Clerk Jeanette Pickens, Water Clerk Cody Fields, Police Chief Billy Joe Stanfield, Fire Chief Jeffrey Fields, and City Judge Mallory Rollerson extend congratulations to all. Again, best of luck to the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the City of Steele, Missouri.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
24-16 as we're set to start the third quarter from the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown. Another interesting stat at the half. In the first half, 52% shooting was Hartville from two-point range. Three-point range, they were only 1 of 6, 16.7%. For South Pem, they were 2 for 4 from beyond the three-point arc, 50% there. And shooting 6 of 18, 33.3% from the field. And a lot of that contributed to the height advantage for South Pemiscot. The deficit South Pemiscot is facing against Hartville is most of Hartville's points coming from the paint. Both teams out on the floor. Hartville will have the basketball and leading 24-16 as we start the third quarter. See if South Pem can make a run here against the Eagles. Boone Garrison will get the start here in the second half. The 6'2 sophomore gets it inbounds, dribbles into the front court. South Pem starts off again in the man-to-man. Left wing, Grant Culver out top of the key. Here's a three, Jackson Ward, no good. Culver gets the rebound, puts it up, rims off, no good. This time J.D. Morton is tied up on the rebound attempt, and the arrow in favor is South Pem. South Pem basketball down 24-16, just underway third quarter. Good to have you along. Our broadcast on Classic Hits 105.1 KCRV and all of our streaming platforms, bringing you the audio today. Farmer with the basketball into the front court. Gives it away to Boyd. Torrell gives it away to Campbell. Ty on the right wing. Back to Robert Farmer. Way out on the wing. Crosses over with the left hand. Now backs it out towards center court. Talented sophomore Robert Farmer takes it in the lane. Kicks it on the right wing. Campbell with the basketball. Campbell around a man. Down the lane. Right hand floater is good. Ty Campbell with his third point of the ball game. Tough shot inside the paint. 24-18. Lead trimmed to 6. Hartville with the basketball. Their second offensive possession. 7 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Right wing. Hartville gets it down low, and a hold will be on South Pemiscot. Again, they're getting it inside, and J.D. Morton picks up the foul for South Pem. J.D. just hanging on for dear life when they get in there. Eagles trying to get it inbound. They didn't have anything. Finally throw it back out. Out top of the key to Ward. Ward on the right side. 6'5" Grant Culver goes on the wing. Back out top of the key. Culver gets it left side. Peyton Cogdell on the baseline to Jackson Ward. Jackson dribbles up on the wing. Hands it away to Peyton Cogdell. Goes down the lane. A nice entry pass, and the shot is good by Jackson Ward. Good ball movement, good patience that time. 26-18. Hartville with the lead. South Pim with the basketball. Robert Farmer dribbles to the right wing. Hands it away. Boyd in the paint. Had it poked away and stolen by the Eagles. Steal by Hartville's Boone Garrison. Boone into the front court. Picked up by Farmer. The lead is 8 for Hartville. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Back on the right side. Cryer with the basketball. Picks up the dribble. Top of the key. The 6'5" point guard, Grant Culver. Between the leg dribble. J.D. Morton's been guarding him the entire ball game. Drive down the lane. Rims around and falls in for Peyton Cogdell. Again, they're just using their height advantage on South Pemiscot. The lead has jumped out to 10. Largest lead of the ball game for Hartville. Farmer with it on the wing. On the left wing, Torrell Boyd back to Robert. Robert right side goes to Campbell. Campbell with the basketball. Campbell out top of the circle. To the elbow, kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd with a three, no good, and a rebound to the Eagles. Eagles up by 10 with the ball, 5:10 to play, third quarter. They fire it quickly in the front court. Cryer with it on the wing, couldn't get the shot away. Now to Boone. Boone Garrison goes on the left wing. Top of the key, Culver gets it. Culver's pass, though, is out of bounds and off of Hartville. South Pim gets it back. Coach McGowan walking the sidelines as Mason Cogdell comes back in for Hartville. Coming out of the ball game, Grant Culver, the 6'5" senior. South Pim basketball trailing 28-18. Just inside of 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Robert Farmer dribbles into the front court. Eagles stay in that zone. They have been in it pretty much the entire ball game. Boyd around the left side of the lane, gives it away to Ty Campbell. Ty, as they run the motion, back up top of the key. They are in the zone, but it's a box and one as they are shadowing Farmer everywhere Robert goes. Here's Boyd on the baseline, gets the double team. Nice feed inside. Morton's going to be fouled and shoot 2 free throws. Nice dish, that time Boyd to J.D. Morton. Mason Cogdell picks up the foul, and I have Mason now with 3 fouls in the ball game. But J.D.'s first free throw is off, no good. Mason will come out of the ball game after a quick breather. Grant Culver in, the 6'5" senior. Morton's second free throw is good. J.D. 1 of 2 from the line. 9-point lead for Hartville as we approach the midway point of this third quarter. Crossing over is Garrison against Farmer. Now out top of the key with it. Cogdell, Peyton Cogdell goes left wing. Culver, top of the circle to Cryer. Feeds down on the baseline. Backing his way in. Shot is missed. And J.D. Morton grabs the rebound for South Pim. Down by 9. Here come the Bulldogs. Into the front court. Farmer, right side of the lane. Gives it away to Campbell. Campbell back out top of the circle. Drives left side. Gives it to Boyd. Boyd drives, shoots, had it blocked. And a foul over the back is going to be called on Peyton Cogdell. A couple of free throws coming here for Torrell Boyd for South Pemiscot. First free throw for Boyd is good. South Pemiscot brought a lot of fans here today, folks. I don't know if there's anyone left in Steele this afternoon. Second free throw is good by Boyd. 7 points now for Terrell. Eagles with it in the backcourt. Here's that full court pressure by South Pim. They'll break the press. Now they'll set the offense with 3:30 to play in the third. Left wing, driving was Jackson Ward. Now he'll bring it out top of the key. Give it away to Boone Garrison. Boone with the basketball. Right side to Cryer. Cryer on the wing. Feeds down low. Now gets it on the give and go. Shot rims out, no good. Rebound tipped twice. Bodies fly everywhere. And coming out of there, the Eagles. Eagles, Cryer down the lane. Going to be fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul will be on South Pemiscot. And charge to J.D. Morton. And a couple of free throws coming here for Jalen Cryer. First free throw is good. 29-21. Second free throw for Cryer is also good. So Cryer hits a pair of free throws. He's in double figures now with 10 points. The lead is 9 for Hartville. The basketball belongs to South Pem. Robert Farmer drives to the right side of the lane, kicks it out to Campbell. Campbell on the motion, gives it back to Boyd. Boyd spins, lost the handle. They'll dive for it, and it goes out of bounds off of Hartville and stays with South Pemiscot along the side. 2:49 to play in the quarter, and coming out of the ball game will be Boyd into the ball game. Demarius Mayberry. South Pem basketball. Robert Farmer. Robert, top of the key, goes on the right side. Now on the baseline. Smith gets it way away from the basket. Now gets it back to Farmer, top of the key. 2:35 to play in the third. Robert down the lane. Kicks it to Campbell on the wing. Campbell dribbles up on the wing, gives it back to Farmer. Farmer crosses over, shoots under the 6'5" player, but the shot hit the bottom of the rim, and the rebound to the Eagles. They're up by 9 with the basketball. 2:19 to play, third quarter. Boone Garrison fires it in the front court. Pass goes to Peyton Cogdell. Now left wing goes to Boone Garrison. He's hit some threes. This time he'll drive, though, and shoot for his 7th point of the ball game. Boone Garrison. He has made a difference coming in off the bench in this one. South Pem basketball, 1:53 to play, third quarter. Top of the key, thinking about the three was Mayberry, and now they'll stop action as tying his shoelace to Demarius Mayberry. South Pemiscot basketball on the sideline, 1:48 to play, third quarter. 32-21, Hartville with the lead. South Pem needing a bucket here. Left wing Campbell, he'll shoot the three, banks it in! Campbell banks in the three from the wing. We'll take it. Eagles with the basketball, now up 32-24. Still in the backcourt, 1:30 to play. In the third, they cross the timeline. Now they'll set the offense. Top of the key, Boone Garrison. Left wing goes to Jackson Ward. Jackson against Smith. Goes down to Culver. Culver kicks it in the corner. A three on the way is rimmed out, no good. Culver gets a rebound, reaching in to tie it up. The freshman Ty Campbell. Man, this young South Pemiscot ball club, they are something to see. They are not intimidated in this environment. Bryce Robinson, another freshman for South Pem, comes in. And coming out, Demarius Mayberry. Bunch of freshmen out here playing this Hartville Eagle ball club that's been ranked right around 1 the entire season. Eagles inbound on the baseline, and the ball is kicked out of bounds by South Pemiscot. Good job that time by Robinson to knock the pass away. Eagles inbound, 32-24. They have the lead. 1:14 to play, third quarter. Cryer gets it out top of the key. Now Culver. Grant, nice entry pass down the lane, but the shot wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound, the putback no good. And they still fight for a rebound. Finally, South Pem gets it, and a foul on the Eagles. Boy, the Bulldogs are fighting, folks. You got to be proud of this bunch. Jackson Ward commits the foul. For the Eagles, it'll be South Pemiscot basketball. 1:03 to play in the third quarter. 32-24, South Pem trailing. Farmer gets it in bounds. So he approaches midcourt across the timeline. Pass goes left side to Campbell. Ty dribbles, gives it down top of the key. Bryce Robinson back to Farmer. Now the right wing, Campbell gets it. Campbell to Smith, to Terrion. Drives, now backs it on the elbow. Couldn't get the shot away. Campbell will bring it in the lane, scoop it up, underhanded, no good. And the rebound is to Hartville. Hartville gets the board. Almost a bucket by Campbell there, a circus shot. But now Hartville going the other way. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. They lead 32-24. Dribbling is Garrison. Boone gets it in the right corner. Peyton Cogdell Back out top of the key, Jackson Ward. They're going to hold for one shot. 14 seconds remaining in the quarter. Brett Reed, their coach. Instructions for his ball club. Now top of the key, Garrison. Boone Garrison dribbles. Guarded by Robinson, crosses over, free throw line, a beautiful dish down low. Peyton Cogdell hits the bucket at the horn. And that will end the third quarter. It's a 10-point lead for Hartville as we go to the fourth quarter. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Bon Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Bon Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Bon Meredith of Caruthersville.
From tip-off to the game's final buzzer, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know life is full of ups and downs, and that's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools for a secure financial future. So, no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate that you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Ready to start the fourth quarter, 34-24. Hartville with the lead. Hartville scoring 10 points in that third quarter. South Pem scoring 8 points in the quarter. See if they can erase this 10-point deficit. Campbell along with Farmer. Smith out on the floor along with Boyd and Morton. Starting five back in there. And here's South Pem. Farmer with the basketball. They have been playing a box and one out of the zone on Farmer this entire second half. Top of the key, Boyd with the basketball. Now out to Farmer. Farmer looks inside, nothing there. Gives it back to Boyd. Now in the corner, Campbell. Campbell dribbles up on the wing, tries to drive, didn't have anything. Now top of the circle goes to Robert Farmer. Robert down the lane, backs it out. Top of the key, South Pem. This first possession of the fourth quarter, Farmer goes down the lane. And Robert's going to be fouled and shoot two. Couple of free throws coming here for Farmer, and the first is good for Robert. Said 9th point of the ball game. 6 of the 9, though, for Robert came in the first quarter. Jackson Ward picked up the foul. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound to the Eagles. 34-25, Eagles with the lead. We have 7:19 to play in the basketball game. Eagles working against the South Pem man-to-man. Boy, this is the land of the Giants. J.D. Morton out there was guarding 6'5" Grant Culver the entire ball game. Now, a foul away from the basketball is going to be on South Pem's. Terrell Boyd, that's his first of the ball game. So the Eagles get it in bounds after the foul, and they'll set the offense again. Boone Garrison dribbles against Farmer. Toward the right wing, crosses over left hand, down the lane, kick it on the wing. Driving in, Grant Culver. Spins, corner of the lane, back out, ball fake by Garrison. Now he goes down the lane, a beautiful pass again, Peyton Cogdell. Cogdell with 7 points in the ball game, 36-25. Hartville with the lead, and South Pem with the basketball. Farmer into the front court, top of the key, goes left wing. Terrell Boyd, his three, a little strong, no good. Rebound to Hartville. Hartville in the backcourt with the basketball, and they have the numbers. A long pass into the front court. Peyton Cogdell, left side, layup. Jackson Ward is good. Hartville starting to open up the lead here, 38-25 with 6:14 to play. Farmer gives it away to Campbell. Campbell backs up, shoots the three. It rims in and out, no good, and J.D. Morton will commit the foul on the rebound attempt. I have J.D. with 3 fouls now in the ball game. And that is his third foul. Eagles basketball, they are up 38-25, 6:04 to play in the ball game. Full court zone press now for South Pim, a 2-2-1. Full court zone press. 6'5" Grant Culver, the point guard, fires it in the front court. Now pulling up, corner of the lane, shot is no good. J.D. Morton fights for the rebound but couldn't control it. Off of Morton, and it stays with Hartville. Hartville just has an advantage with their size. They can throw it right over the top of that zone press. They have not shot a lot of threes in the ball game, but they have dominated inside. On this inbounds play, once again, they get the easy bucket. Peyton Cogdell around the screen for the 2. 40-25, South Pim trailing now. Farmer gets it away to Campbell, left side Smith. Smith on the wing. Between the leg dribble, gets it top of the key. Mayberry is checked into the ball game. Driving in, Campbell lost it, got it back, shoots it short, no good, and the rebound to Hartville. Hartville up 40-25, 5:23 to play, fourth quarter with the basketball. Boone Garrison guarded out near midcourt, and the foul is going to be called on Demarius Mayberry. Mayberry's first foul of the ball game. 40-25 her score. Hartville with the lead, and they'll inbound on the sideline. Out top of the key, Eagles get it inbound. Jackson Ward into the front court, guarded by Farmer. Crosses over, and the pass goes now to Garrison. Boone Garrison, top of the key. Cogdell, Peyton Cogdell. Now they're going to force South Pim to come out and get after him a bit. Driving around a man, the ball is stolen away by Smith. Great job defensively by Smith, and he's going to be fouled as he was going to the rack, and the reach-in foul is going to be on Grant Culver. Great job. Terrion Smith that time defensively to steal the ball away. 40-25, still 4:52 to play in the ball game, and a timeout by South Pemiscot. We'll take one as well. Back with more right after this.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
Over time, even the most expensive cemetery monuments can begin to show their age and become dark and hard to read. If that's the case, it's time to call McHaney Monument Company in Blytheville and make an appointment to have the monument professionally cleaned before cold weather arrives. McHaney uses the same cleaning process as that used by the National Park Service. If your monuments need cleaning, don't put it off any longer. Call the Monument Men at McHaney Monument Company, South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas. Call 870-762-2601.
Well, South Pemiscot taking the timeout. Coach Jordan McGowan talking to his ball club as they return to the floor. Need to make up a 15-point deficit, and they have 4:52 to do so here in the fourth quarter of this one. South Pemiscot with a basketball on the baseline. J.D. Morton will trigger the inbounds play for South Pim. Get it to Farmer. Farmer on the wing to the elbow. Give it now to Mayberry. Demarius will shoot the three. It's off the back of the iron, no good, but the rebound fought for. South Pim comes out of there with it. Somehow Campbell got it to Smith. Smith missed it. Rebound is tipped. South Pim still fighting for it, but this time Hartville comes away with it. Bodies flying everywhere. Now Hartville with this 15-point lead in the ball. Bring it in the front court to Cryer. Cryer on the wing. Down to 4:24 to play in the ball game. Smith will have to come out and guard Cryer. Goes around Smith. Now to the rack. Layup no good, but the tip up and in by Jackson Ward. Jackson Ward now at double figures with 10 points for Hartville. A drive by Farmer is blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds and touched by Hartville last. And it will stay with South Pemiscot. Now they're going to say the shot hit the backboard. So they're going to give it, or the backside of the backboard, so they're going to give it over to Hartville. Farmer with the drive against the much taller players, and the ball hit the backside of the backboard, and Hartville gets it back. They'll break the press here. Bring it in the front court, just inside of 4 minutes to play fourth quarter. A drive by Grant Culver. Now to Garrison. Garrison with the ball, 42-25. Garrison down the lane, kicks it in the corner. Hartville content. Run time off the clock. South Pem pressuring out of the man-to-man. Ward around a man down the lane. Beautiful feed again. Great ball movement. And Peyton Cogdell with the easy two. They're having South Pemiscot chase them, trying to create a turnover and getting some buckets here. 44-25, South Pem trailing. 3:20 to play in the ball game. Smith with a three-pointer, no good. Morton had it for a moment, lost it, and picked up by the Eagles. Grant Culver. Eagles will fire it long into the front court to Ward. Ward on the wing, brings it up on the wing. Morton chases him. We're down to 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Ward down the lane, back on top of the key to Cryer. South Pem in the man-to-man, 44-25. Hartville driving down the lane. Smith blocks Cryer's shot. Rebound to Morton. Morton coast to coast, and they're going to call a jump ball as J.D. Morton was tied up on the shot attempt. Southern will come into the ball game. Logan, the sophomore, for South Pemiscot. And on the alternating possession, Hartville gets it back, 44-25. Eagles with the lead, the basketball, and 2:50 to play in this ball game. South Pem has fought their hearts out in this one. Breaking the press is Peyton Cogdell into the front court, right wing Garrison. Again, they're content just to run time off the clock. South Pem with 3 fouls here in the quarter. They'll have to commit 2 before they put them on the line. We'll see if South Pem elects to do that. Now Coach Jordan McGowan says come out and get after them. They have been getting after them. But still, they're playing keep away, and we're down to 2:20 to play in a basketball game. Right side, Boone Garrison. Back out top of the key, Jackson Ward. Jackson to the right wing. Gives it back to Boone Garrison. 2:10 to play in the basketball game. Farmer defends. The ball tipped, but picked right up, missing the layup. And they're going to call a jump ball on the rebound attempt. Missing the layup was Jackson Ward. The ball tied up. It's going to go back over to South Pemiscot with 2:02 to play in the fourth quarter. J.D. Morton, the senior, will come out of the basketball game for South Pem. Demarius Mayberry returns for South Pemiscot. 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. Farmer to the top of the key. Robert, left wing, Torrell Boyd in the corner. Here's Campbell for the three. It's no good. South Pem is, after hitting a couple early threes, they've really gone cold from beyond the three-point stripe. Hartville basketball, and they bring it in the front court. Again, they're playing keep away. We're down to 1:35 to play in the basketball game. 44-25. They'll drive around a man. Pitch it on the wing to Ward. They'd rather run time off the clock. Here's a tip ball by Mayberry, and he gets the steal. At midcourt, Mayberry will go coast to coast. Miss the layup, though, and the rebound to Mason Cogdell. 1:10 to play in the ball game. Now a trap in the backcourt and a timeout called by Hartville. We'll take one as well. 1:08 to play fourth quarter. Hartville leading South Pem 44-25. Back after this.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their precise body and frame repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitts Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitts Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitts Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
Eagles basketball after the timeout, 44-25. They have the lead. We're down to 1 minute to play in a ball game, and a steal by Southern. And coming the other way, South Pemiscot. Outlet to Campbell. Campbell at the elbow. On the wing, Boyd, left-handed three is short, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Southern, saves it on the wing. Back out to Boyd. Back out top of the key. Farmer gets the basketball, pulls up at the elbow. Jumper is no good. Boy, South Pim is going cold, and a reach-in foul on the rebound is going to be on Demarius Mayberry. That is the fourth foul on South Pemiscot here in the quarter, so no free throws for Hartville. They'll have the basketball working the length of the floor with 37.7 seconds to play. Hartville gets it inbounds. South Pim still in the zone. They'll throw the long pass on the other end, and they'll miss the shot. Partially blocked by South Pim. Into the front court, Boyd goes to Farmer. Farmer around a man to the hoop, and the foul will send Robert Farmer to the free throw line with 24 seconds to play. Grant Culver, 6'5", senior. And Robert Farmer goes 5'9". He went right after him, and Robert now in double figures as he hits the first free throw. Tell you what, nothing to be ashamed about, South Pemiscot, in this one. You have fought hard. Second free throw good for Robert. Eagles basketball, and they're up 44-27. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. They play keep away on the sideline. South Pim, if they foul, is going to be a couple of free throws, but they elect not to, and 5 seconds to play. Eagles fans to their feet, and they're going to get the victory 44-27 over the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. We'll take a commercial break, be back with more from the 2024 Misha's Show Me Showdown right after this.
Cameron Bunting Parker, your District 150 Missouri State Representative, is a supporter of high school academics and sports throughout the region. She takes this opportunity to salute all area teams. As your District 150 State Representative, Cameron Bunting Parker wants to hear your views and your concerns. She's proud to serve the people of Southeast Missouri at the state capitol as your voice in Jefferson City. Good luck to all area teams from Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri State Representative for District 150. Paid for by the committee to elect Cameron Bunting Parker, Philip A. Santee, Treasurer.
Attention voters, please vote for Joe Bryant for Sheriff of Pemiscot County in the Republican primary on August 6th. As an experienced lawman, Joe Bryant has over 35 years of law enforcement experience and has served as Pemiscot County Chief Deputy since January 1st, 1997. Joe Bryant brings experience, integrity, and leadership to the table and will continue leading your sheriff's office forward. On August 6th, please cast your ballot for Joe Bryant for Sheriff of Pemiscot County.
I'm voting for Joe Bryant.
Paid for by the candidate.
Coach Jordan McGowan comes over and joins us after. You're not going to hear me, Coach. Just do it like that. 44-27. Your team came out, got the early lead. The height of Hartville really made a difference in this ball game, didn't it?
Yeah. We struggled in the paint, which is our strong point with their height. They had a lot of block shots. Also, the story of this game is rebounding. They out-rebounded us 34-15, and that wins ball games.
A lot of those second chance opportunities for their team as well.
They had several offensive rebounds, stickbacks due to their size.
Well, Coach, I made the point, and I'm going to say it again. Your team played hard. They came on the court. These youngsters were not intimidated. They came out and got the early lead, but they have nothing to be sad about making the Final Four, and they're going to be playing for third place tomorrow.
Yes, we're a young group, and they come out and gave it their all. Just some things didn't go. Didn't get a couple bounces. Hartville got a lot of 50-50 balls that we usually come up with, and you could tell they've been here before for sure. And congratulations to them. Brett Reed does an awesome job over there. It's 14th year over there. I've been to several Final Fours in Class 2 and 3, and a very good opponent.
Well, it certainly ranked, as you said yesterday, right around number one the entire season.
Yes.
And with that kind of height in Class 2 basketball, it's a definite advantage.
They started 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", and 6'5".
And the 6'5" played point guard.
And the 6'5" played point guard. So we had our work cut out for us on height disadvantage for sure. I listed a couple of our guys at 5'9" just to be nice. They're probably about 5'6", so definitely struggled that. But like we both said, Hartville's a really good team, and we got to get ready for the next one.
We'll go get with the team, Coach. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Coach Jordan McGowan, head coach of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs, as he visits with us after this ball game today. 44-27, our final score. As Coach McGowan, the thing about the Final Four is you have other duties. Once you get into this, they will go meet in the press room, and they will ask some questions there. But Coach McGowan and the folks at Misha able to get Coach to come over and visit with us after the loss. But very, very evident, and Coach McGowan, such a great basketball coach, but when your strength of your team, like South Pemiscot, he said, we're not a three-point shooting team coming into this game. They've only scored, 60 three-point baskets on the season compared to 159 for Hartville coming into this. So one of Hartville's strengths was the three-point shooting, but because of that height advantage, Hartville was able to score inside the paint. And for South Pemiscot, even second-chance opportunities that Hartville got, they were working as hard as they could. They just couldn't overcome that deficit. 44-27, our final score, as Hartville gets the victory here this afternoon. We're going to take another commercial break as we have our post-game coverage. We're going to get the final stats coming in from the folks at Misha as well in just a few minutes. Once again, final score, 44-27, Hartville over South Pem. Back with more after this.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there. Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
(44-27) our score as we are back here still waiting on the final stats, so we're going to take another commercial break. We'll have those in just a few minutes, but the Bulldogs fall 44-27. South Pem trailed 11-10 at the first quarter. They trailed 24-16 at the half, but the lead had jumped to 10 at the end of that third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, Hartville did what they needed to do and pulled away for the victory, 44-27. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Let locally owned Ellington Insurance help you lower your insurance costs. 4 generations of the Givens family have been serving you, working with numerous well-known insurance companies to get you the very best rate. They offer home, auto, life, health, and commercial policies. Ellington Insurance not only saves you money on your premiums, they're part of the community and are here to help you when the need arises. Callers stop into Ellington Insurance today with offices in Portageville, Caruthersville, and Steele, and online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
South Pemiscot R5 Schools. Located in the heart of Steele, Missouri, South Pemiscot is home of the Bulldogs. Their colors are black and gold. The faculty, staff, students, and community of South Pemiscot want to wish the basketball team the best of luck. The South Pemiscot Bulldogs are excited about the 2023-2024 season. Please come out and support your South Pemiscot Bulldogs.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company was formed in 1987 in Blytheville, Arkansas. The company has grown from a northeast Arkansas cotton field to the largest structural steel mill in the Western Hemisphere, with employment of over 1,000 men, women, and interns. Learn more at nucoryamato.com.
Nucor Yamato Steel Company is proud to be a part of the local community and to support the local youth. Everyone at Nucor Yamato wishes the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck at state. At Utley Incorporated in Steel, they're more than just a carrier. They're family. As a third-generation family-owned business, they prioritize quality and safety in their premium flatbed services. Cutting-edge technology and a wide range of equipment ensure they can handle any transportation challenge. They believe family values drive their commitment to excellence, delivering for your business. Choose Utley Incorporated. Family. Quality delivered. Everyone at Utley Incorporated in Steel wishes the best of luck to the South Pemiscot Bulldogs in the tournament.
Congratulations to all high school sports teams from United Auto Parts and Steel, a broadcast sponsor and supporter of South Pemiscot Bulldog Sports. United Auto Parts is your Napa parts store in the South Pemiscot area, and they have the parts you need for cars, trucks, and farm equipment with overnight delivery on most orders. When you need quality Napa Auto Parts, call the United Auto Parts team of Ben, Brian, Corlette, or Dan at United Auto Parts. 135 South Walnut and Steel, open Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. Call 695-4466.
44-27, our final score. Let's check the scoring in the ball game here as Hartville advances to the championship game. First for Hartville. They had balanced scoring up and down their lineup. Leading the way, 11 points, Peyton Cogdell. 11 points for him. A couple of players with 10. Jackson Ward had 10. Jalen Cryer had 10 points. 7 points for Boone Garrison, who came off the bench and was a spark for Coach Brett Reed's ball club. 4 points for Grant Culver, 6'5" senior, with 4 points in this one, averaging 9 on the season. And with 2 points, Mason Cogdell. But leading the way was Peyton Cogdell with 11 points in the ball game. Leading scorer on the season is Jalen Cryer. He's averaging 15. South Pem held him to only 10 points in this one, but good balanced scoring by his teammates, and a 44-27 win for Hartville. Here's the way the scoring went for South Pemiscot in the ball game. Robert Farmer led South Pem with 11 points in this one. Torrell Boyd had 7, 6 points for Ty Campbell, 2 points in the ball game for Demarius Mayberry, a free throw for J.D. Morton, and a free throw for Jatarion Smith in the ball game. And that height advantage for Hartville very evident, as just looking at some of the final stats as we'll give these to you. These are the way exactly what Coach Jordan McGowan was talking about. And points in the paint. 38 points in the paint scored by Hartville in the ball game compared to only 8 points for South Pemiscot. And as Coach McGowan says, that's really our game. Normally we score with the drives and points closer to the basket, 38-8, a 30-point differential there for Hartville, and all really because of that height. Second chance points, 9 second chance points for Hartville, and only 1 second chance point for South Pemiscot in the ball game. So a bucket compared to 9 buckets for Hartville on second chance points alone. And fast break points, Hartville scored 2 times on the Snowbird variety, breaking the press. points off turnovers, 6 buckets for Hartville compared to 3 for South Pem off turnovers in the ball game. But those second chance points and the points in the paint were the big difference makers for Hartville. They win it 44-27 over South Pem. We're going to take our final break as we wrap up our broadcast, but we will be back with more basketball action tomorrow as South Pem will be playing for third place in the Class 2 State Basketball Championships from the 2024 Misha's Show Me Showdown. We'll take our final post-game break and wrap it up when we return to Mizzou Arena right after this.
Since 1929, we've been here to serve our communities with the best products and the best service. You are the reason we go to work every day, and we thank you for that. After all, we live where you do.
Why do so many farmers do business with Consolidated Grain and Barge in Caruthersville and Cottonwood Point? Consolidated Grain and Barge are grain buyers. They are dealers in specialty grains. They offer competitive prices and convenient hours. Consolidated Grain and Barge also offers crop insurance and personal marketing plans. You too should be doing business with Consolidated Grain and Barge. Contact them at Cottonwood Point to see what they can do for you.
The entire staff of Riddick Farms and Steel is proud to be part of our agriculture community and equally as proud of our area youth. At Riddick Farms, they know our future depends on our youth and are happy to support the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. They are so proud of all they accomplished this year and would like to take this time to wish the South Pemiscot Bulldogs the best of luck. Way to go and good luck to all the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from your friends at Riddick Farms in Steel.
Green Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy in Steel, is a sports booster and pleased to sponsor high school sports throughout Pemiscot County here on this Pollock station. Green Pharmacy has been a member of the community for over 40 years and appreciates your business. Good luck to all area teams from David Green and staff at Green Pharmacy. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Call Green Pharmacy in Steel at 695-4533 for more information. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
44-27, our final score here in this matchup against Hartville. Hartville moves on to the championship game, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. For South Pemiscot, their next action at noon, high noon, here from Columbia at the Mizzou Arena. And they will take on the loser of Salisbury and Weeblo as South Pem at noon tomorrow in action in the third place game. We want to thank all of our sponsors who make it our broadcast possible this afternoon. As I tell you what, South Pem fans, you have nothing to be ashamed of. This team played hard. These youngsters came out. They were not intimidated. They got the early lead in the ball game. But just the size and strength and from Hartville was just too much to overcome in this one. And South Pem falls 44-27, but they play again tomorrow for third place in the Class 2 championship. And we'll have it for you right here on Classic Hits 105.1 and all of our streaming platforms. We also want to thank Monty Lyons for handling our radio duties. He's standing by to get us back on our radio programming. And Tad Jones, who sets everything up for us as he does all of our video work, all of our graphics work, sets up all of our commercials for our games, and couldn't do it without either one of those guys, and certainly can't do it without our great sponsors, one of the best sponsors around that sponsor our sporting events here on the radio. That's going to do it for our broadcast this afternoon. We'll be back on the air just about 11:25 tomorrow afternoon. 11:25 will be our start time with a 12 noon tip in the third place game, Class 2 basketball from the 2024 Misha Show Me Showdown. Perry Jones saying so long from Mizzou Arena.
This has been live coverage of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the Class 2 State Basketball Tournament. Sponsors for our broadcast include Baker Implement Company, McDonald's, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, NEA Baptist Hospital, BPS Telephone, Ellington Insurance, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Consolidated Grain and Barge, Riddick Farms, Utley Incorporated, Nutrien Ag Solutions of Cooter, Green Pharmacy, District 150 State Representative Cameron Bunning Parker, Billy Joe Stanfield Jr. for Pemiscot County Sheriff, South Pemiscot R5 School District, District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner Vaughn Meredith, United Auto Parts, Joe Bryant for Pemiscot County Sheriff, MFA Oil, Hill Electric and HVAC, Bank of Missouri, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, John W. German Funeral Home, Pitts Collision and Towing, Whitener McCaney Monument, Glen Sane Chevrolet, Nucor Yamato Steel, the City of Steel, Pemiscot County Special School District, and Leanne Powell and Powell Funeral Home of Steel. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.